decide whether to have pink grapefruit or regular grapefruit for breakfast because you're so picky. If you have any doubts like that, then I'm here to give you an out.
An out?
Yes.
But I don't want an out.
Good.
Well, I don't need an out.
That's great. All I'm saying is that, well, planning a wedding is it's like building a house. You want your nice big entrance for the front door, and then you want to have a back door handy in case you have to get out in a hurry. I'm just roughing up that back door for you.
And how are you doing that?
Well, by telling you that you can call off the wedding right now if you like, and I'll absorb the cost.
What?
You won't have to give it a second thought.
Dad, why are you doing this now? Why are you doing this on the night before my wedding?
You think it's too late in the game?
Well, no, I just think that if you had these doubts in the first place, you would have brought them to my attention when I got engaged.
Oh, well, I didn't want to spoil your engagement day.
Oh, great. So instead, you just put these doubts into my head hours before my wedding day.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
So, what don't you like about him?
What?
Russell, what don't you like about him?
I didn't say I didn't like him. I'm sure he's fine, but...
But what?
Is he the best one for you? Is he the one man in the universe whose destiny it is to share your life and your heart?
Well, I don't know. I didn't check the whole universe. I know there was no one who caught my fancy on Jupiter.
So you're sure he's the one then?
Well, I thought I was sure.
But you're not now.
Well, I don't know now.
I'm sorry, was it something I said?
It was everything you said. Jeez, Dad. I mean, I'm insecure enough as it is. You know that. And now you come to me on the night before the most important day of my life and you question the biggest decision I'll ever make. I mean, what kind of father are you?
A typical one. One who wants his favorite daughter to have the best possible life she can have.
Favorite daughter?
Uh-huh.
I'm your favorite?
Of course you are.
Dad, you're not supposed to have favorites. I mean, don't you think that Wanda would be hurt if she heard you say that?
Oh, I tell Wanda she's my favorite too. Now, come on. Let's go say goodbye to Aunt Doris.
You're all done the pep talk, are you?
I'm done.
Good.
As long as you're completely sure about,
I'm completely sure.
Terrific. If you're completely sure, then I'm reasonably satisfied.
You two better hurry, Aunt Doris's cab is here.
Right. Thank you, Russell.
Well, only 15 more hours
15 more hours?
until we're man and wife,
Oh, right.
and then you're stuck with me for the rest of your life.
I'm just gonna go and say goodbye.
Hurry back! Oh, hi, kid sister.
Hello, Russell.
Just getting some wine.
Yes, I see that. You better be careful.
Careful about what?
Mixing drinks, switching from beer to wine, could be dangerous. It's like having two lovers. Eventually, it's going to give you a headache.
Oh, I'll be okay. It's just that if I have more than one beer, I tend to feel bloated and gassy. That's why I switch.
I see. So,
So,
this is quite the thing, isn't it?
oh, it sure is quite the thing indeed.
I mean, when I walked into this kitchen and I saw who my sister was about to marry, well,
Were you disappointed? I hope you weren't disappointed.
no, I wouldn't say disappointed is the word at all.
Well, before you go any further, let me just say that I did not foresee this happening.
I'll bet you didn't.
I mean, what were the chances?
1,000,000 to 1.
At least. And I'll tell you one thing, Wanda, this will never happen again.
No, I suspect it won't.
No, ma'am, kid sister, not in my lifetime it won't.
So what do you plan to do about it?
Do? Well, I plan to hold on to that woman for all that I'm worth. I plan to be the best damn husband I can be. I want to be her husband, her lover, her friend, and her shoulder to lean on.
Oh no, I don't think so. I've got a different plan, Russ. You see, my plan involves you staying the hell away from my sister for as long as you both shall live.
Staying away? I'm not sure I understand.
No? Well, understand this. You are not marrying Maggie.
I'm not?
Not after what you did, you're not.
What did I do?
What did you do? What we were just talking about, that's what you did.
What were we just talking about?
The thing, the 1,000,000-to-1 shot.
I was talking about meeting someone as wonderful as Maggie. What are you talking about?
About us, you and me.
What about us?
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't remember.
Remember what?
Caesar's palace. Dancing. Doing it.
Doing what?
Doing it!
What it?
Come on. Don't tell me you don't remember spending a night aboard this love train.
I'm sorry, Wanda, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
Not a clue.
You're actually going to stand there and tell me you don't remember sleeping with me?
Sleeping with you?
That's right.
No, I don't remember.
Really? All right then, here. Maybe these will jog your memory. Recognize these, huh? Recognize Thelma Louise Mack?
Mac?
That's right, Mac!
Oh my God, I'm going to hell!
What do you think you're doing? Nothing is between Russell and me.
Well, there wasn't a whole lot between you.
Listen, I think I can explain.
No, I wanted to explain.
So do I.
So do I.
Nobody asked you.
Well, Wanda,
Listen, this was an honest mistake.
A mistake? Ha! You sure know how to flatter a girl, Russell.
I don't mean sleeping with you was a mistake.
What?
No, I don't mean that either.
Oh my God.
Way to go, Russell.
Will someone please tell us what the hell is going on here?
Nothing. Nothing is going on.
It's too late, Russell. Cat's out of the bag.
No, it's not.
Maggie, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But I've slept with your fiancé.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
when did this happen? I mean, I was only out of the room for 2 minutes.
Didn't happen here. In Las Vegas.
No, it didn't.
Las Vegas? The convention.
No, it
But
didn't.
you said you didn't go to that convention.
I didn't.
Axel, give me one of your cigarettes.
What?
I need a cigarette
Oh,
now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what she said. Oh, get out. Oh.
Maggie.
Matches, cigarettes,
Oh,
lighter.
fine, there.
Thank you.
Maggie.
Don't speak to me.
Well, I can explain.
I don't want to hear it. Dad, can I still take that out that you offered?
If that's what you want.
It's what I want. The wedding is off. What? Mom, it's off. Russell and I are finished.
Maggie.
Please, just stay away from me. Forever.
You're still smoking?
But, marry me.
Shit! Marry me, shit! Is that what you said? Marry me, shit!
Russell, I'm thinking you could leave.
Look, would somebody please listen to me? I did not sleep with Wanda. It must have been my brother.
Your brother, right.
Yes, my brother Richard. Everybody calls him Mac. We're twins.
The old twin brother story.
Oh no. He does have a twin brother.
What?
Yes, he does.
Here. This was taken on her 21st birthday. That's Richard on the left. We rented a car the next day and drove down to Boston to see a Bruins game. Our grandmother gave us ice level tickets as a Christmas present.
But what about Thelma and Louise, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern? You mean you both do that?
Well, I guess being twins, we have a preoccupation with things that come in pairs.
I'm sorry, I'm lost. What does Thelma and Louise have to do with it?
Well, that's obvious, isn't it? The boys, the car. Thelma and Louise did the same thing.
Thelma and Louise went to a Bruins game?
So that was your brother in Las Vegas.
We both started working for Martel at the same time. Richard went to the convention and I went to visit my grandmother. And that's when our falling out reached its high point.
Falling out?
Yes. Russell and his brother haven't spoken in a while. Richard's not even coming to the wedding.
I thought there wasn't gonna be a wedding. Oh, is that still up in the air? Or we...
You see, our parents were killed in a car crash when Richard and I were 5, and our grandmother raised us by herself. But now that Gran is in need of care, I'm afraid Richard isn't doing much to help out. He's too busy partying and chasing women every weekend. So when Richard went to Las Vegas, that was the last straw. That was supposed to be me who was going. But I guess the temptation of a party town like that was just too much for him. I also found out Richard hadn't always visited Gran like he said he had. When it was his weekend to visit, he would be out carousing. Well, I know Gran looks forward to the weekend visits. I mean, she may not recognize us right away, or the whole weekend may pass and she doesn't acknowledge that it's me sitting there, holding her hand, telling her about my week. But I know that deep down inside where the old Gran still lives, I know she knows. And I know it's reassuring to her. Richard, though, well, Richard and I are different. He's always been the one with the active social life, whereas I've always had trouble making friends. People just don't seem to warm up to me as quickly. I don't have too many friends, in fact. God forgive me for saying this, but my grandmother's condition was almost a blessing to me. When someone at work would ask me what my plans were for the weekend, I would tell them that I had to visit my grandmother. It became my explanation for not having a social life. But then I met Maggie and all that changed. I wanted to brag about her. I wanted to be seen with her. I should have known it was too good to last. I guess all dreams must come to an end sometime, right? Oh yes, Wanda, that was Richard you were with in Las Vegas, not me. I wouldn't have been nearly as much fun for you. I would have just talked your ears off about this magnificent woman I was engaged to. Excuse me.
Maggie, if you don't marry that man, I will.
Russell! Hey, Maggie. You've been crying, dear. And your face is a bit of a mess.
But he's leaving, Mother.
Oh, don't you worry. Girl, as pretty as you are, he'll be leaving very slowly. There. There you go. Well, Wanda, still believe there is no God?
What does this have to do with God?
It has everything to do with God. He gives Russell an ungrateful twin brother who at the last moment decides to go to Las Vegas, forcing Russell to stay at home with his ailing grandmother instead of winding up in a hotel room with you. That's not the hand of God. I don't know what is.
Oh, or it could have been a coincidence.
Wanda, coincidence is just another name for God.
You know what, Mom? I can't argue with you.
I know you can't.
No, I mean I could. I have the ammunition. But you wouldn't listen, would you?
No, I would. But I'll tell you why, Wanda. Wanda, you're one of the most intelligent women I know. You're smarter than me. You're smarter than Maggie. Yes, your father and I have always thought that, haven't we, Tom?
She's always been my favorite.
You see, someone with your need to question can never be a believer. You see, a believer has to be able to accept without doubt, without questioning. A believer has to be able to put their faith and their trust into something unconditionally. That's what true belief is.
Blind faith.
Unconditional faith. The kind of faith I have in you.
In me.
Yes. You see, even though I have no concrete proof, I believe in your heart you are a good person. And that someday you're going to make me very proud of you.
Congratulations, Mom. You just raised the bar on guilt trips. Axel, you're sleeping on the pullout.
My God, I love you.
What? What brought that on?
Just watching you work, seeing the way that you get what you want. It's pure genius.
Nonsense.
I mean it, you are the master.
Getting what I want isn't the important thing, Tom.
Oh, but it is, because what you want is invariably what's best for the family. I just realized that. Your number one priority is the good of the family. You're like a mafia boss. You're Don Corleone. Oh, sure, they seem like you're doing it for you, but you're not. It's a completely unselfish act. I mean, what do I want? I want to play the piano in a bar. Who's that going to benefit, huh? Me. That's who. But you tell Wanda how smart she is. You make her realize something she's probably never realized before. And she'll be a better person for it. You tell Maggie how pretty she is.
She is pretty.
But she doesn't think she is. And then you say something like that, and maybe it'll boost her confidence, and she'll be a better person too.
Nonsense. I'm just doing what any mother would do.
Yes, you are. And my God, I love you for it.
Well, I can see I'm not the only one who knows how to get what they want.
Oh, no, that piano playing thing, that was just talk.
Well, maybe you should try playing piano one night a week after work.
You think so?
Well, I don't see why not. But when I was talking about not being the only one who knows how to get what they want, I wasn't talking about playing piano.
What were you talking about?
Let's go.
What?
You, me, a lounge chair. Let's go.
Are you serious?
Oh, I'm very
You
serious.
see what I mean? You are so unselfish.
Well, they're not here.
Maybe they went to bed.
Without waiting to see whether or not we made up? I don't think so. Maybe they're out in the backyard.
Maggie? I would never cheat on you. You know that, don't you?
Well, that's a very nice thing to say, Russell, but who knows what'll happen 20 years from now? I mean, you can never say never, right?
I can. I can promise you right now I will be faithful to you for the rest of my life. You want to know how I know?
All right, how?
Because on the slim chance that there is a woman as exceptional and divine as you, if there is such a woman, there is no way fortune is ever going to smile at me twice by having us meet. That's how I know.
Oh. But what if you do find this woman?
I won't.
But what if you do?
I won't.
But what if you do?
Oh, sorry. Have you seen Mom?
You think they went to bed?
Well, do you know where Mom keeps the clean sheets these days? They used to be in the linen closet.
They're in my room now. I'll get them for you.
Thanks.
So,
Your brother, huh?
that's right.
He wasn't bad.
Are you two coming?
Coming.
Coming.
you all night. Mm. Oh, yes. Lighter.
Do it.
Oh,
Oh,
right there.
oh.